A very good afternoon to all the participants of this course. Myself, Kamal Pandey. I am a scientist at Indian Institute of Remote Sensing, Dehradun, and have been working in the field of geospatial data analysis since last 15 years. So today's lecture, I hope in the past few lectures, you might have gained a lots of knowledge on geospatial data and space technologies, and about the weather data also from the space. So regarding all these data sets, today we will be conducting one experiment related to the data set obtained from the space. So my session will be focused basically on geodata access from online geodata repositories and problem solving using GIS. I will be focusing on one of the very popular flagship program of ISRO, that is Bhuvan Geo Portal. So I will be giving you a demo on Bhuvan Geo Portal. The URL for that is bhuvan.nrsc.gov.in. Now there is one more very popular crowdsourced geodata repository portal, that is OpenStreetMap. So I will give a brief of how to download the data from this particular geo portal and what are the data sets that are available on this geo portal. And if time permits, I will also show you a data visualization in a popular open source, a freely available software, that is QGIS. So that will be the last part. In Bhuvan Geo Portal itself, I have 2 or 3 experiments with you. We will be carrying out all those experiments, and if time permits, then we will go for this QGIS software. So let us directly go to our Bhuvan Geo Portal. So this is the basic interface of Bhuvan Geo Portal. You have to type there bhuvan.nrsc.gov.in. It can open in any browser. I have opened it in Google Chrome. You can use it Mozilla or from the Microsoft also. Microsoft Edge is there. So any web browser, you can open this geo portal by the URL called bhuvan.nrsc.gov.in. Okay. So now, if you see the front end of this page, so now here you can see we have a certain tabs at the top: Bhuvan 2D, 3D, Open Data Archive, Climate. These are specific to specific requirements. Specific data are available on these tabs. Below that, there is a governance tab is there. Now here, this is a G governance dashboard. You can explore this further related to the government of India projects are available in this section. Now, coming to my session over here. So what we will be doing here, the first experiment, what we will do it, we will try to extract some information from the satellite images. Different kinds of information can be extracted from the satellite image. So that will be our first experiment, is how to extract the information from satellite. I will be extracting, let us say, in the morning, in the previous sessions also, some of the participants were saying, can we do the measurement from the satellite images? Ground measurements, can we do it? Yes, we can very much do ground measurements from the satellite images also. So that will be our first experiment, doing measurements from the satellite images. Okay. So, and the second experiment which we will be doing it, that is 3D data visualization. There were some questions. Can a satellite capture 3D data? Yes, capabilities are there. You might have heard also that is stereo pair images. So if we take the satellite image from 2 sensors of the same place and then overlap these 2 images on top of each other, we get a 3D image. So we can get a 3D image also, or 3D information also from the satellite images. So what we will do, we will try to explore this 3D data from this geo portal, and we will try to build one small 3D fly-through for all of us, so that you can also practice it, or you can also do the same fly-through. You can also create at your own end. Okay. The third experiment, very interesting experiment, that is doing some sort of analysis. See, what ISRO has been sending so much of satellites to the space, capturing the data from there. Then where does that data go? People are using that data set for various applications. In India, in ISRO also, we have used that data for creating a huge amount of information. I must tell you there is one program by Government of India that is called census. I'm not talking about the census of population. Here we talk about census of natural resources. Morning there was a question like, can we do the census, population census from satellite images? Directly we cannot do, but alternate we have seen, can we do the census of natural resources? Yes, we can do the census of natural resources from satellite images. So that project is going on from Government of India, and whatever data is being generated from that natural resource census, that is available in this portal, and we will try to analyze that information to for some decision making or for some planning aspect. We can use that data set. So these are the three very important experiments that we will do: information extraction from the image, from the satellite image, like measurements and all those things, creating a 3D flythrough of a particular area using a satellite image. Fourth one, doing some sort of change analysis. We can do a lot of change analysis, or we can do a lot of decision making or problem solving approaches can be followed using satellite images. But here, for our experiment, we will be taking a change analysis using the census data of natural resources. Okay, and one more is there. In morning session, I was just hearing there that can we, how can we see the groundwater potential of my area? Okay, so if time permits, so I will be going through that area, that part also, showing you from Bhuvan Geo portal how you can see the groundwater potential of your area. Okay, so that this about and after this four experiment, the fifth one will be of course on OpenStreetMap, so that we will be seeing it. So let us start with Bhuvan 2D. This is the first experiment. Just click on this Bhuvan Geo 2D portal. So it will show you a map here. It will take some time and data will be visible here. Sometimes it takes the time. You can refresh the page so that the information gets displayed over. Okay, so this is not the satellite image. This is only a map here. But I wanted to see the satellite image. For that, you have to click here on the right hand side, satellite. So once you click on the satellite, you will see the images captured from the satellite sensor. So these are the this is the typical a satellite image we can see. Okay, now here we are seeing some lines also. I don't want to see this line. These lines are not captured by the satellite. They are derived from the satellite images. So I will switch off these lines from here. So for that, we can click on this more here, and then Bhuvan 2D and cadastral boundaries. All I can switch off. Now what I am seeing in the image is a mosaic of the satellite images. Now one thing I must clear over here: these satellites don't capture the images in this form. They capture the images in the form of tiles. Now these tiles, or can say rectangular grid. Okay. Now these tiles are then mosaiced separately at a data reception center. They do the pre-processing of the data, raw data which is obtained from the satellite, and then when the raw data is processed, then only it is published on different platforms. One of the platform is Bhuvan Geo portal. If you want that data set for your own use, you can ask to our data reception center, that is at NRSC Hyderabad. Okay, they can give you the raw data also, but most of the data they are publishing on this Geo portal. Okay, now our exercise was, I want to do some sorts of measurement. What measurement can I do it? Now a thing comes to my mind. I am at IIRS. I want to know what is the total area in which IIRS is spread. How do I know from seeing this image? So that is the experiment only here. So the first thing is how to find out where is IIRS. So first the thing is here on the right hand, on the left hand side top, one input box is available to you. Here you can type the name of the city or the center. Let us type INDI, Indian, or let me type it Dehradun, Dehradun, So it will search some names for me, and then I can click it here. So it will directly zoom to that place. So I am now here. You can see one red dot is here. This is the Dehradun city, a very typical city here. You can see how you just try to visualize this city in the satellite image here. If you see it here, towards this south or towards this northwest, we have here the Yamuna river, and towards this southeast, we have the Ganga river. Both are at the distance of 40 kilometers, around 40 kilometers from Dehradun. So somewhere in the middle, this is lying in the as a valley here. If you see another thing here, some more interesting facts about the city. This is the Shivalik range, and here we have the Himalayan range, lower Himalaya range. So this is lying in between these two, Shivalik and the lower Himalaya. Okay, this city is lying over here. So some interesting, and now how you can see that how the Shivalik looks in the satellite image. When you just see over here, this is the way the Shivaliks are looking in the satellite image. There are lots of rivers are flowing from there. Small rivers are there which are all along flowing over. You can see a network of these drainages over here. And similarly, we have the mountainous region over. Whatever white you are seeing over here, this is a cloud actually. So sometimes there are the cloud also, which is also get captured from the satellite image. Now coming to our exercise, measuring the area of my institute. Okay, how to do that one? So I have reached up to city by finding out the name from here. Now how to reach to Dehradun, to my place? So yesterday madam has told you about something about image interpretation techniques. There's a shapes, association, texture, pattern, so many, around 9 elements he told it. So we will be using some of those elements for finding out my area of interest. Okay. Now let us zoom it further. So if you zoom it further, it will give a better satellite images over here. Just zoom it further, so it will give you a better satellite image over here. So the more you zoom, the higher resolution of the satellite data is visible to you. Now I am seeing the entire city like this. It is known to me that IIRS, near to IIRS, I have a very big playground. So this association I am using it here. If you can see there, this is looking something like a playground. So I can say, okay, maybe near to this playground. So let us go to this, zoom to this playground. Yeah, it is the playground that is called parade ground over here. Now, one more thing I know. The thing is that I know near to parade ground, there is one big road, one highway is there that is called the Rajpur Road. So you can see it here by just seeing that image. This is that major road, big road going over here. Okay, so I have used that association near to parade ground. This road is there. Now from Rajpur Road, I know again if there is another road which is known as a New Kent Road. So you can see it here that goes towards the left hand side. This is from this ground. I went to this Rajpur Road, and then I am moving further, and then I reach over. I see it here. One road is going. One linear feature is going. This is nothing but the road. You can see the vehicles also on the road here. You can just, if you zoom it further, you can see the vehicles also here. So along this New Kent Road, I know after going a certain distance, there is another road that turns towards left hand side, that is called the Kalidas Road. Okay, so if you see there, another big road is going on, another association I am using, and pattern, both the things I am using here. Association, road to road association, and pattern is like linear feature. Okay, I am identifying this is a road now. So here, if you go to this place, now here I know that just in the beginning only of this Kalidas Road, we have a small street that goes directly to IIRS. So I can see this is that street which is going directly to IIRS. So now here I can identify, yeah, this is my institute here. Okay, now this institute I can see it over here. So we have reached up to this place using those image processing techniques, visual interpretation techniques. Okay, associations and shapes. Now my experiment starts over here. I want to measure the area of this institute. In how much area this institute is spread. So for that, we have the tool over here on the right hand side top. If you see tools, then we can see measure area. Okay, just click on this measure area. On the right hand and the left hand top, you can see one pop-up will be just visible to you. As you start drawing the polygon around this institutional area, that area will be displayed to at this place. I will start from here. I know my boundary of the institute starts from here. So quickly I will click it here and let us draw it. It is around 8 hectares. That is known to me. Let us see how much it gives to me. This more or less I am not doing the perfectly drawing, but you can do it very precisely. So let me do it here. It is like this only. It goes here and the boundary is like this only. Okay, 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 here. To this place. So I have drawn the complete boundary. You can see it is showing around 93853 square meters divided by 10,000. You will get the area in hectares. So around now 9. So somewhere I have drawn some extra figures I have drawn. But if you zoom it further and draw accurately, you will get that accurate area also. So it is around 8 hectares, 8 to 9 hectares, this entire institutional area. Okay. So I have done this measurement. Correct. So this was my first experiment. We measuring the area of the institute. So this I have got as 8 hectares. Now, as I draw that area, one thing comes to my mind. I want the boundary now. I want to use it. I want to download it. How can we do it? Yes, that is also very much possible over here. Draw tool, and then this is tools, and then you can select draw tool. If you click this draw tool, it will provide you here certain features. Now, since I am interested in the boundary of this institute, so what I will do, I will not take a point, not the line. I will draw the polygon here. On the left hand side, if you see, these tools are available. You just close this one. If you see it here, this is the line, this is the polygon, and this is the point. I will select this polygon and let us start drawing this boundary here. Okay, so a little bit rough I am drawing, but you can do it precisely. So there are very specific formats of these drawings also. How to visualize this drawing then? We will be seeing that part also. Okay, now let us say suppose I have completed it here. Now I am not able to draw it properly here. I want to do some editing, so that also we can do it here. If you see in the tools here, one on the left, on the rightmost part is the editing tool. You click it here and select your tool. Okay. Now you start drawing it properly, so you will get the exact drawing. You can shift these points over here like this. This is again not under IIRS. This is again here. You can go it like this. Yes, both the things are there in IIRS. I am aware of this boundary here. We can draw it like this. Now it is going to this part here. So I can draw the exact precise boundary of IIRS. See it here. Yes, correct. Now here I will correct the boundary. Some mistakes were over here also. It is going up to this, like this again. This corrections I am doing in the boundary. So you can do the corrections also in the boundary. By mistake, if you have drawn something wrong, then the facility is available to you here. You can correct those boundaries also. Okay. So yeah, this is again one small editing is required here. So now this is the boundary. Again, you click this, so this editing mode goes off. So now I have drawn this boundary of IIRS. I want this boundary to use it for some other purpose. How to get it? So what I can do, I can download it here. If you see in the draw tool, one new icon has arrived over here, feature 1, and one green button is available as a down arrow key. You click on it, you can download it now. You can give some attribute to it here. You can say attribute name 1. What is this actually? You can say IIR. This is building boundary. boundary, boundary, and the other attribute, it can be IIRS. Okay, attribute first is the boundary, and name of that boundary is IIRS. You create it, and then you can directly download it. So it will download this boundary for you. So what we have done, we have measured the skeletal area, and we have tried to download that boundary also of that area. So I am getting it here as one specific format, that is, I will just copy it here from here. Copy, let us make one new folder. Let me create the data folder, something here, paste here, and then this new folder I will create. I will just paste it here. So I have that the data which we have downloaded from internet, it is pasted here. Right click here, extract here. So you will get, this is the same. Now this, how to open it? So for that, we have a new open source software that is freely available. Anyone can download it. Although the size is a little bit higher side, around 400 MB size of this software, the size of this software. But anyway, you can download it and you can use it. Just open it. This window will be visible to you. Here in the layer, you can add layer, add vector layer. Otherwise, what you can do, you can directly drag this save file here. So the format which this Bhuvan portal has provided to me is one popular format of GIS, that is called a save file. Like we have GIF file or TIFF file, PNG file. In similarly, in GIS, we have one popular format called save file. So I can directly drag it here and it will be displayed. This is my boundary. Now, if you can see here, that boundary has come over here. Now I can make use of it. If you see, right click here and open attribute table, it has the attributes also with it. Boundary, and it is IIRS. The value is IIRS. Okay. So this way I can extract the feature from these geo portals. Another thing, now one more thing comes to my mind. I also want these buildings also. I want to create a map of my campus. For that, I need all these building footprints. So how to do that one? First of all, let us remove this boundary from here. I have removed it. Now I can do a point-wise mapping over here. Let us take, this is the point here. Click it here. Just click at this point. One point has been created. You can download this. You will say it here. This is again building, building, and we can give some name to it. Some name to it. Let us say building, building, and I will give some name to it, B1, and create it. And then we can download this building also. Similarly, I can go for another building. Let us do that one also. Click it here. This is another building. Again, I will click. This is also one building here. Again, we can click here. This is one building here. Again, I will click here. One more building is available to me. So this is one more building. I can give name to this building. And then one building is over here. So one more building is over here. So this is and what I have done is one more I will draw here. Okay. So now I have done a mapping of various buildings of IIRS. Okay. Now all these buildings you can download from here, and the process is same. You can add them in your QGIS software, and you can create any kinds of map out of those points. So this was our first experiment. Okay, so we this is the extraction of all those buildings from the satellite image. Now let us zoom down further. So this completes our first experiment. Okay, now going to the second experiment. Since time is very less, so I am going. The first experiment was visualizing the image and extracting some information from it. So that we have done it. Now the second one was 3D data visualization. Okay, that is also a very important experiment, very interesting maybe for you. Let us see here. This is your Bhuvan Geo portal. Now here I have Bhuvan 3D. Just click on this Bhuvan 3D. A globe will be visible to you, just like your Google Earth. Same way, we have here also this Bhuvan globe. Okay, now here I can again, now my interest is, you have to develop your own interest. Now my interest is, I want to visualize how this Tehri Dam looks like, and what are the surroundings around, what are the surroundings of that Tehri Dam. I want to visualize it in a 3D environment. How to do that? So let us perform, let us create one fly through of the entire 3D of the of that Tehri Dam. In the morning, Harish sir might have told you, he had shown you a fly through of those glaciers like Badrinath Dham and Kedarnath Dham. Okay. Now, but here my interest is in the dam over there. So I will try to go to zoom to that part. PEHRI directly. Let us try to find it out here. Tehri. So it will, yes, it is saying here so many things it has suggested to me. But for me, the last one, Tehri Garhwal, Uttaranchal, this is my interest. So it will directly take to me to this place. Okay, now here I can zoom, then I can, just by seeing the shape, I can say this is the dam. Now here I don't see any dam. Okay, so sometimes there are the things, it will take you there, some other places also, but if you zoom it down somewhere near only. So here, if you go down here, so if you see here, this is your Tehri Dam. In 3D, I am not saying, I am saying on the 2D. But what are these lines? I don't want to see this line. So what you can do, layers, administrative boundaries, I don't want right now. I only want to see the satellite image. I want to appraise it. So now this is a dam here. If you this portion is a dam part here. This is your Bhagirathi river and this is the Bhilangana river. These two rivers are coming and dams is created over here. And somewhere inside at this place we have the actual site from where the power is generated. But I want to see it in the 3D. This is not appealing to me. So what I can do, press the middle mouse button of your middle mouse button and move it like this. So you see, you are able to see the 3D visualization of it. Okay. Now, if you see the land which was appearing to you as a flat land, you see it is a mountain over here. And this is your dam. Here the Bhilangana river is coming, and from here we are getting the Bhagirathi river. Both are meeting at that place. The water is stopped here, and it is diverted to the dam side, which is inside this mountain. Okay, somewhere from here we can get inside this mountain, and that we can visualize. But we cannot see inside this mountain, obviously. So this is your dam, and from here this river goes again back to its course. Now from here onward, the name of this river is Bhagirathi only. This Bhilangana loses its name and takes the name of Bhagirathi. But one or the other day, this Bhagirathi also loses its name after some time. It becomes Ganga. So, and Ganga also loses its name at the end of its journey. It becomes Bay of Bengal. So, one or the other time, people are losing this features also. They are losing their importance. It is only a matter of time. Okay. Even so, let us not say about that. Now here, this is the visualization which you see here. Now I want to capture it here. I want to see it because always I don't have internet with me. Now I want to have a fly through of it like this way. So how to do that one? So there is one option over here, tools. You can say record and play. Just click this button, record and play. So a new menu will appear to you in the bottom over here. If you see it here, start recording and start playing and download also. Now, if you see it here, I will start recording. Just click on recording and then I will try to see it here like this. I will zoom it here. I will go to this part. Again, we can do whatever we want to zoom. We can see it like this. Or we can go like this also. This is huge river here. You can see it here. And again, I will do the tilting. Again, I want to come here back. I want to go to this Tehri Dam here. Now I want to see. Now if you see it here, this is your city, the new Tehri. It is situated over here. Earlier it was somewhere in the middle of it here. It has now under the water. Now they have shifted it and it has become a new degree over here. So you can see it like this. Let's visualize it. This river, I will see it here, and I want to go further down here and zoom it here, and then I can go down here, go back, come here, and then see we will go along this river. Let us see where this river goes here, and again it is meeting somewhere here. You can zoom it here. So if you see it here, this is your Deoprayag. Okay. Now here this river is coming and another river is coming, another giant river, that is Alaknanda, is coming over here, and both these rivers are meeting at this place, and then from here onwards it becomes Ganga river. Okay, so you can just see it here like this. This is from here onwards. This is the Ganga river. Okay, now it goes directly to your Rishikesh area. I do it like this. So it will take a lot of time here. So again, you can come here. You can see it here like this. Like this. Now here, you can see here, I have come from Tigiri to the Rishikesh area. So I am creating a flight route for myself. You see it here. This is your Rishikesh area now. Now here, another river is meeting to this. This is the river has dried up. This is Chandrabhaga river. And now from here onwards, we have made one canal also. This is the feature which is known as the canal, and this is the main river over here. If you see it here, it is clearly visible that something has done with that river. River is not like so much perfect shape it will not have. Naturally, it is very non-linear space shape it will have. But we have created this a linear feature, so this is becomes the canal. And this is the same canal which goes to the Harki Paddy also. If people are taking the path. Now, if you see it here, the river is like this. Now here, again, one big dam is there. Then we can come to this part, again to this area over here. And then I want to stop it here, Shivalik, through Shivalik. Let me go back to IIRS. Okay. So after roaming about here and there, I am again back to IIRS. Then I can stop recording. Correct. So all the recording I have done it here. Now let us download it. Let us say what does it download for me. So it has downloaded one movie for me. Now this movie I can play anywhere. Let us open it here. So in folder, let us copy it here. Download and copy from here. Copy, and then one folder we have created. Somewhere there. New folder. New folder 3. Now here I will paste it here. Paste. So if now I will see it in VLC media player or any kind of media player I can see. No, sorry. Play with VLC media player. So if you see it here, now I don't have any internet, but I want to see. This is the video we have created. The fly through. Just now we have created. Now there is an assignment for you. You have to create a similar fly through for your area or any interesting feature that lies on the surface of the earth, and you have to show those fly-throughs to your students also. You can share it via mobile also. You can WhatsApp, Facebook, anywhere you try to create it and try to showcase this is what we have learned, and this is the strength of those satellite images from Indian space program. Okay, so it is. Slowly it is coming up. Size is a little bit heavy, so we have stopped it over here. That I was talking. This is a city here, Kiri city, and then we can add commentary also to it. Okay, so like this way we can create it. A little bit jerks are there, but you can have it like this. So you can explain to your students also that this is the ridges and these are the valleys. How this is what is called as a ridge. This all ridges. These are the ridges. Okay. And these are the rivers, and these are some mountains, vegetation over here, and like this way. So I will close this movie over here, But I will I will just this was the Dev Prayag over here. Then we came back to IIRS. Okay. So this completes our second experiment of 3D data visualization. Okay. So I hope you liked it, and you have to do it yourself now. Then only it will be a success. Otherwise, just seeing the movie is not the learning. You know? You do it yourself. Now let us come to, or you want to see some 3D, some more features, you try to explore yourself, okay? See how the things are visible in this 3D environment also. Now, left mouse button, you can go here and there, this, you can pan, you can just see it here. There are many things to see over here. You can explore it yourself, okay? Now I will come to my third experiment. The time is short there. So the third experiment, two experiments we have done it. Very interesting experiment. The third one, this is also a very interesting experiment. I want to perform some sort of change analysis. Out of this satellite data set, people have created the census of natural resources. The scientists all across in various, not only ISRO centers, from other centers also, they have contributed and they have created the census of natural resources. Okay, now it is available in this Bhuvan Geo portal also. From, if you see it here, in the search button over here, select the theme. This is a land use map. They call it as land use map, or we can also say wasteland map, glacier bodies, geomorphology, linear man, flood hazard, and number of themes. They are called the theme section. So, but our interest, our experiment is focused on land use map. This is the, what is the land use? How the land has been utilized in the over the period of time. So that information we want to do. We have extracted that information from satellite images and created maps out of it, and they are published in this portal. So if you see it here, land use map, I think I will zoom it like this way. If you see it here, search, select, again further zoom. Okay. So if you see it here, search, select theme. So land use. If you see the land use, land cover, 50,000 scale map is there for 2005 and 6, 11, 12, 2015 and 16. Let me see of 2005 and 6. What information this map is giving to me? It asks for geography. I will say, I am interested in Uttarakhand. Then I will say view. So the map will be visible to me over here. Okay. So this is a map, land use map. What to do of this map? Now to see it here, these are the information. The red is the built up. Agriculture is the yellow part. The green are the forest. Okay, they are fine. But how, where comes the census comes? How much they are? That I want to know. So for that, you have to click this statistics button over here. Once you click statistics, it will give you the built up. How much built up is there? It is 134.18 square kilometer. Similarly, what is the agriculture land? In 2005 and 6, it was 224.83 square kilometers in Uttarakhand. Okay, and this is your graphical representation, and this is the tabular representation. What you can do, you can go for district wise also. If I say Dehradun, so it will showing me this is somewhere here Dehradun. Okay, because I am very much aware of the city, so I know where is Dehradun. So this is a Dehradun, so around somewhere Dehradun district is over here. So it says the area in 2005 for Dehradun was 68.71 square kilometers. So what I will do, let us do a small experiment that change detection, how it has changed. So we want to see that one. So for that, what I will do, I will just create one screenshot. I will take, let us take one PowerPoint here. I will create new slide here. Let us try to capture it. This is our experiment basically. Okay. Then I will come here. Let us capture the screen by print screen you can do. There are other tools also, snipping tool. Most of the PC it is available. So what you can do, select it and just have it like this. Cut it from here and then we can copy it here. We can have it here in the PowerPoint as paste. Okay, so I have got just for the visualization purpose. Huh? So this is my 2005-06 land use map. Okay, LANDUSE land use map. This is map is I have created over here. Now what we will do? This is for the Dehradun district actually. Okay, we will see here the HRADUN Dehradun DISTRICT Dehradun district. Now let us copy those statistics also here. You can have it like this, bold, and again I will go to this place here. Let us zoom it further like this here. Again I will go here, snipping tool, and then we can copy it here. Cut it from there, and then this is the statistics. Okay, just copy it here, and this here, paste it here. Now one small analysis we are trying to do, how much it has changed over the period of time, not only in terms of map but in terms of statistics also. We want to see that one. Now this is for the 2005 we have seen. Now let us again go to the search. I want to change the area after 11, 12 or 15, 16. Let us go for 15, 16. Why to 5 years? 10 years I want to see. 15, 16. This is the map here. Select the state. This is Uttarakhand here. It will zoom view, and then we will select zoom to Dehradun region, and then if I want to see the statistics here, you see it here, it will show me the statistics of 2015-16 also. I have taken that much part, huh? That much only we will take. Just will come. Okay. So if you just see your PowerPoint over here, so we have taken it like this. Okay. So I will again capture it. Copy here like this. I will. This is there in district actually full. Half only I have taken this much only, but you take it exactly of the entire district. You should take it. Control V. If you see it here now, only this much was available as a urban land. This red is urban land. If you see it here, so much it has increased. And it is in which direction it is increasing. If you see it here, a trend is going towards this northern side. It's increasing in that direction. So these kinds of analysis we can make. You know, where it is moving and how much it is moving, that also we can do. If you see it here, again I will take from here the same statistics. Just copy from here. This you can take it from here, copy, and then you can just paste it here. So yeah, so if you see the first one itself in 2005, so our map is ready now. Control C, Control V here. This is now Dehradun district 2000. So you have what now assignment for you also now. You have to do the same exercise for your district now. Okay, all the participants here is expected. You have to do the similar kind of exercise and show it to your students also in whichever platform you want to display it, or you want to tell to the people what you have learned out of this course actually. If you see it here, built up, it was 68 square kilometers in 2005. In 2015-16, it has increased to 134. Almost double it has gone. Within 10 years of time, this urban area has increased double. And in which direction? That also you are able to see it over. So this was our total a small analysis we have done it. Similarly, there are other layers also here. You see it here in Bhuvan. If you see it here, other layers also. Search here. If you see, like land degradation is there, urban land use is there. There is something, one term we are using it here, 50,000. All of you might maybe aware, but it is 50,000 scale. 50,000 scale means, if you see it here, it is 1:50,000 scale. It means 1 meter or 1 centimeter on map is equal to 50,000 centimeters on ground. Alternatively, we can say 1 meter on map equal to 50,000 meter on ground. That is 50 kilometers actually. So 1 meter in your map will be equivalent to 50 kilometers on the ground. So you can relate it like that. So that is scale. So at that scale, this map has been created. It means 1 meter is 50 kilometers in ground. At that scale, this map has been created. We can create some better scale map also. It may be 1 meter on map, so it will be 1 kilometer in ground. That's a kind of map, 10,000 scale map. But that is a very extensive exercise. A lot of data, huge amount of data is created because at a regional scale, if I am creating, the data volume is less. But if I go further, zoom down at a very small, large scale I want to create, then the same processing as well as data need increases. Okay. So currently only at 50,000 scale maps are available over here. Now let us do one more exercise. District wise, I don't want district wise. I want it only for my area, this city only, Dehradun city. So you can draw the AOI here, like you can click another button here called analyze, and then you can draw the AOI over here. This is area of interest. See what is the statistics under this area. I am not interested in the whole district, but I am interested in this part only. Then you can click it here, analyze. So it will create the statistics for you like this. Okay. So now this is a small statistic that it has generated. So it is always requested because in the web platform, creating a very big area is not advisable. You have to create only small areas. Like this one big polygon I have created, rather than I should have created one small area. But these are certain limitations which are in your geo platform, this internet platform. So we have to be careful for that. So AOI, I will create it here like this. Let us say this, analyze, and then it will give some statistics for it. Very less cropland around 8.0717. So this way I can do not only on the defined boundaries, but I can define my own boundary also for such kind of statistics. The same map I can do for my user defined area also. This was for the entire district, but I can have it for my own area as well. Okay. So this completes our third experiment also. First, information extraction, 3D visualization. Third is the change analysis. So one more exercise which I had promised, the time is already over, but quickly I will show you groundwater. That is a very interesting point for all of you. I will skip the open street map and the QGIS. Let us go. I want to see the groundwater prospect map. Let me go to this state portal over here. On the right hand side, if you see, you have a state portal. Select Uttarakhand for me. I am interested in Uttarakhand. I will just click on this Uttarakhand point over here. So from here, I want groundwater prospect map. You see on the left hand side, one panel has come for you, that is groundwater prospect. Just click it here and select it. So your map will be visible to you in this canvas. Just zoom it. It will take some time. Yes, this map is created. Now I am interested. Since again this map is 1:50,000 scale, you have to be careful how you are using this map. Okay, you cannot use it for very micro level planning. But anyway, it gives you a broad prospect how much water is available at various places. If you see this map, okay, this groundwater prospect map is visible to me over here. Now I want to see what are these colors. Just click on this. One thing is called legend on the bottom, on the left hand side bottom, I have one button called legend. If I click this legend, it will show me like this. No yield. This whatever is the red color, you cannot get any water from there. They may be the restricted area also. Like this is a reserve forest. You cannot go and dig wells over here. So that's why it has been marked. Now if you see very interesting thing over here, I will zoom it here. I will zoom it further. You see, it is not only showing the water is available. This very useful map is showing how much water is available, how much deep well you can dug at that place. So that can become a very useful information for large number of people. If you see here, this is a water body of wet. If you see the first, let us see this purple color, this line, straight line, this one. So it says you can dig a deep well of 80 meters at these places, at all these places, and you will get water of around 800 LPM. Yield will be available from these areas. So this you try to explore yourself. With this, I finished my experiments over here. I think lots of things have been told to you. If any further queries are required, further experiments are required, we are always there to carry out those experiments along with you. So for today's session, time is already over. So I will conclude my experiments over here. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this session, and whatever assignments I have given to you, you will be doing it. You know, you won't be disappointing anyone. You will be. You have to do that one actually. Thank you very much.